And when you get hot, all of a sudden I can look you up and down all day. I did a double take, triple take. Oh, hi friends. Hope you enjoyed that fun performance of When Did You Get Hot from Sabrina Carpenter. That album grew on me this year. I didn't love it at first, but now listening to it in the like fall/winter season, it has. Anyways, I am here to do multiple videos tonight, so you might be seeing this outfit in some videos soon. Honestly, this is one of my favorite filming shirts, if you couldn't tell. Anyways, hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Drew, and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. And for today's video, I am here to talk about a readathon that I am co-hosting with. I've already mentioned all the reading challenges, and I've already mentioned who I'm co-hosting this with. But once again, in case you don't know what readathon I'm talking about, that is the Merry Bookmas readathon. It is also known as Seasonathon, which is hosted by my friend Mel over at Completely Melanie, aka my booktube Momma. Hi Momma, if you're watching this. I am so excited to be a host this year, and I thought what better way to start Bookmas off with a TBR video for the month of December. So with this TBR, I came up with it earlier today, and I was like, should I be doing some like newer releases or some backlist titles? And I thought, why not do a mix of both? So that's what I have here for this TBR. I have these three papers here, the beautiful Christmas tree with all of our ornaments on there. You can find this document, I'll leave a link to it down below, and you can print it out yourself. I have the list of challenges here. There's 12 challenges for different ornaments on the Christmas tree. So number one, let's jump into this, shall we? Number one is Star. Read the group book, and the group book is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn, I think is the author's first and last name. Future me will have to put a cover here. This is a adult romance rom-com novel that is set in Christmas time, obviously. That's all I really know about. I think this is also a Grinch retelling too, maybe, I don't know. But I know nothing about this one, so I'm really excited to go into this and see how I will love this one. I didn't vote for this one myself, but it was still one that I was kind of interested in, you know? But nonetheless, well, I'm excited to read this one and talk about it soon. Challenge 2 is Nutcracker. Read a book with a battle or a war in it. Challenge 3 is Tinsel. Read a book with foil on the cover. Challenge 4 is Garland. Read a book that has a design that wraps around the book. This could be on the dust jacket or on the book itself. Challenge 5 is Snowflake. Read a book with a cold setting because, you know, winter season. Hello. Challenge 6 is Lights, because they give off heat and it is summertime in Australia, so read a book set in Australia. Challenge 7 is Candy Canes. Read a sweet or cozy book. Challenge 8 is Pinecone. Read a book set in nature. Challenge 9 is Sleigh. Read a book with some form of transportation on the cover. That one was really easy for me to do. Challenge 10 is Bell. I think that rings a bell. Read a hype book. Challenge 11 is Wreath or Wreath. I think it's Wreath. Read a book with a circle on the cover. And challenge 12 is Present. Read a book that has been gifted to you, or you can gift somebody a book. So those are the reading challenges for this round. This is happening all throughout the month of December as well, from December 1st to the 31st. And I'm so excited to show you guys what I will be reading for this round. Again, for prompt 1 is to read the group book, and that is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. I'll definitely be reading that. Challenge 2 is to read a book with a battle or a war in it. And for me, sorry, I don't have these books. Oh, I just knocked you guys over. I don't have these books in order, so give me 1 second to get these in order. Some of these books you guys haven't even seen in a book haul yet. That's how bad I am with being behind on a booktube lately. But the book that I chose with a battle or a war in it, I have a series finale. This one was on my 25 books to read in 2025, my TBR for that. I am very scared to read this, so if anybody wants to buddy read this one with me, let me know. But the one that I picked for reading a book with a battle or a war in it, and I picked Wrath by John Gwynne, the fourth and final book of this series. I don't know the series name of this one. Not you. This is the fourth and final book of the Faithful and the Fallen universe, and I am so nervous to see how this one ends. My friend Taylor said she sobbed in this one the hardest, and I also cried in the third installment, and I think because of how I knew the ending was going to happen in book 3, I don't want to continue on with the series. I also know that book 3 got me in a huge reading slump when I read it last year or 2 years ago now. I don't remember when I read it. But this book has just been staring at me, and it's been sitting on these TBR carts that you can see behind me for so many years now. And I'm just like, okay, this might be like a good motivation to read it, even though it's super chunky. It's nearly like 800 pages, maybe more. It's 689 pages of a finale. I'm scared. But this is the second book on my TBR for Mary Bookmas. And then the next one I have is Tinsel, read a book with foil on the cover. And for me, this is my newest Owlcrate book. And so I am reading The Sleepless by Jen Williams. This one I just unboxed recently, so you guys will see that. So once that video goes up, I'll leave it up above or down below. You guys might see that before this video or after. I haven't decided yet. But anyways, that will be linked up above or down below. But this one has a beautiful gold foil on the cover itself. And then also on the naked hardcover of it, there's a bunch of snakes and foil writing on it. So I was like, I think that counts. So yeah, there's a lot of foil on this one. This is a first book of a brand new fantasy series, and I cannot wait to see how this one goes. I've been hearing nothing but good reviews about this one, and I love how different this cover is from the original cover. Challenge 3 is Challenge 4 is Garland, read a book that has a beautiful design that wraps around the book. This could be on the dust jacket or on the book itself. And for that, I chose another new release that you guys haven't seen yet, but I chose Good Spirits by B.K. Borson. This is another first book of a brand new to me universe, or it's a standalone novel. I can't remember. But I hear nothing but great things about B.K. Borson's writing. I read First Time Caller by her earlier this year, and I absolutely loved it. I got this beautiful exclusive edition from Target. So this is a beautiful red cover. And then on the end papers, which is why I picked it for the challenge, on the end papers, it has these design on it that wraps all the way around. So I figured that can work for the challenge, you know. Might as well read a cute Christmas rom-com novel in Merry Bookmas round. I do have a couple of these throughout my TBR, so you'll see those shortly. And then for Snowflake, read a book with a cold setting. I looked this one up on Google because I couldn't think of anything with a cold setting. So according to Google, this is The Road of Bones by Debyi Winters. This is book 1 of the Ashes universe. I'm very stoked for this one. This is another chunky fantasy book. As you can see, I'm gonna need all these Christmas rom-com books to split up my heavy fantasy, but it wouldn't be Drew's ambitious TBR without heavy fantasy books. Anyways, this is the first of a brand new universe, and I'm so excited to dive into this. I already have book 2 from Book of the Month as well, without even like reading book 1, which is kind of wild, but you know, it is what it is. So if I do love the Road to Bones, I can definitely continue on with this series. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one goes. This one has also been getting a lot of hype lately as well. And I know my Hoopla has the audiobook for it, so maybe having an audiobook along with it will definitely help me get through it a bit quicker than normal. But so stoked to be getting to a Book of the Month pick finally. This poor shelf is gonna like fall one day. Hopefully not today though. The next one I have is lights, because they give off heat in the summer. It is summer in Australia, so read a book set in Australia. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's actually right here. So I was asking for book recs from my friends on Discord, and one of my friend Karina over at She Dreams in Words, she said that this book is set in Australia, but she hasn't read it yet. And that is an academic affair by Jodie McAllister. This is another Book of the Month pick that I just got in the month of November. You guys will see this soon in a book haul video. And I'm so stoked to read this. This is a new to me author. I don't want to know too much about it, except I know it's like academic setting and it's enemies to lovers romance, and that's literally all I need to know. I don't know, it's been a hot minute since I done a TBR video, so I'm so sorry for not doing synopsis for you guys, but I usually go into my books very blind in case you are new here. But yeah, this one I'll be reading for set in Australia. And then move this over. For candy canes, read a sweet or cozy book. I have another Christmas rom-com. I have Make the Season Bright by Ashley Henry Blake. This will be my second novel by Ashley Henry Blake, and my first one was Dream On, Ramona Green. I think it's Ramona Riley, I think. Whatever that newest release was. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't a favorite, so I'm hoping I love this one a bit more. I do know my friend Clint over at Reads a Reader, he loves this author, so I'm hoping that this one or even her other series that she has will make me love this author as well. But as of right now, Dream On was a 3.5 for me, so I'm hoping this one hits the mark for me as well. Next one I have is Pinecone, read a book set in nature. And so for this one I have Zoe Boating's Guide to Saving the World by Roseanne A. Brown. This is book 3 of the trilogy, and I loved book 1 and 2. Even though these are middle grade books, I feel like these will be quick, fun reads. Again, very short because it is a middle grade. And this is just one of my anticipated reads of 2025. So I'm hoping that this will motivate me in reading it, because it's not only a finale to a trilogy, but it's also a library book. And those are due December 20th, I think, right before Christmas, which is wild. But yeah, I was able to renew my library books to December 20th. So that's really cool. But anyways, hoping to get to this one, and if I do read this one, this will be my second series completed, so hopefully I can do that this month, since it is December and we're trying to wrap up some reading goals, you know. For Slay, read a book with some sort of transportation, I have Impossible Creatures by Catherine Rundell, I think it's the author's last name. This has cool red sprayed edges, and I really love that in a book, especially a hardcover, because you like don't know if it does or not, you know. It's very cool. I find it very cool. This is a first book of a new middle grade series as well. I just talked about how much I still love reading middle grade books, even though I probably shouldn't. But it says, it was a very fine day until something tried to eat him. Words are hard to read. B.B. Alliston, author of Amari and the Night Brother, blurbed this one, and Neil Gaiman did too. So those are two middle grade authors I really love. So super stoked to get to this one. And again, it's another library book, and I just told you when the books were due. But yeah, hopefully this will motivate me to pick up my library books as well. The next challenge is Bell. I think that rings a bell. Read a hype book. And for me, I picked up a new release for me, and that is Glow of the Everflame by Penn Cole. This is book 2 of the Kinder Curse universe. I read book 1 earlier this year, and I gave it 3.5 stars. It wasn't in a fantastic first book of this series. It was kind of slow in my opinion, but I hear this one has a lot more action in it. This one also could work for read a book with a battle or a war in it, because this one is fighting for the kingdom. So that could work for that challenge as well if you wanted to double up. But I'm so stoked to jump into this sequel. It's one that I'm anticipating this year, and if I don't get to it, I'll be kind of sad because I bought this at the Las Vegas Book Festival, and so I would love to read this sooner rather than later. Next one I have is Wreath or Wreath. Read a book with a circle on the cover. And so for that one, I picked Holly by Adeline Grace. This is the short story novella that's part of the universe of Belladonna. And as you can see, there's a bunch of berries on the cover, or are these cherries, or are these belladonnas? Somebody let me know what type of fruit or food item this is, I guess. This is a beautiful edition I got from Barnes & Noble, as you can see from the annoying sticker that won't come off. Anyways, this is a beautiful cover. There's a bunch of fruit on it, so I feel like that definitely works for having a circle on the cover. Beautiful end paper. Artwork on the dust jacket. Like, yes, please. This is also a newer release that I was looking forward to reading in 2025, but I just never got to, even though it's so short. So again, this being short will definitely help me out with some of these chunky fantasy books I have. And the last one is Present. Read a book that has been gifted to you, or gift somebody else a book. And for that one, I'll be doing both challenges. I'll be gifting a book to a couple of my friends on Discord, but I also got gifted a book recently. My friend Kristina. Hi, Kristina, if you're watching, thank you so much for this gift. She recently bought me something off of my Amazon wish list, and I wasn't expecting it at all. I just like put it in our Discord chat, and I was like, here's my list in case anyone wants to take a peek. And so my friend Kristina, she bought Blood in the Water by Tiffany D. Jackson. This is Tiffany D. Jackson's first middle grade novel that she ever wrote. And so this one has beautiful sprayed edges. I was actually super happy that she got me this one because this was the edition that I wanted. I know there are editions without the sprayed edges, so thank you so much, Kristina, for getting this one for me. But yeah, this one is this note in here is so sweet. It says, Drew, I never read a Tiffany D. Jackson book before, but she's on my list to eventually get to. Enjoy. I hope you have a very merry, swoony sleepover, from Kristina. Like, what? That's so sweet. I can't wait to read this, and I might read this during the swoony readers sleepover that is happening soon. But yeah, can't wait to read this. Tiffany D. Jackson's debut middle grade novel. Been hearing nothing but good reviews about this one as well. And again, thank you, Kristina, for getting it off my wish list. So there you have it, friends. Those are all the 12 books I'll be reading for Merry Bookmas. Are you guys participating in this round? Please let me know, as I am one of the co-hosts. I'm going to be hosting some reading sprints, maybe every Saturday, maybe. Don't hold it to me. And then I do know there's a couple live shows happening on the 27th and the 28th, I believe. Everything will be listed down below, so that way I don't repeat myself. I'll also leave my announcement video for Merry Bookmas listed up above in the cards or down below in the description. Just check out the description box below. While you're down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button to turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. Hit that like button, and I'll talk to you guys soon with the new video. Bye. Choo!